or a resume is that the font is too small. Like over here also you can see the number 1 font is very small, then is very big, and then which is the appropriate one. So whenever you are designing your CV, one of the most important things is it should be legible for the HR. You don't try to put each and everything in one page only. You can make a long CV also, but the font size should be legible. It should be between 11 or 12. And don't try to change the font. Don't make it very curvy and stylish. Arial black is simple. Simple CV is always the best CV. Now the spelling mistakes. I have some examples over here which are very common. One is career and one is carrier. So I am sure by mistake most of the people here also must have made this mistake. Now career is what we are planning to do, what I want to become, that is career. And what is carrier, which we use on the on vehicle to carry luggage. So you know the major difference. So if you send a CV and it is mentioned, I want to have a carrier with you, so that you understand what major mistake you are making over there. And one of the words accept and accept. You know, they both sound the same, but the meanings are different. One is to accept something and one is to expect. You understand the difference? Yes, exactly. And over here there is a picture also. Fred lives in the desert and Fred lives in the desert. So you know the difference. By little spelling mistake, the whole meaning changes. So you need to be very careful, because you know whenever you are designing the CV, words like biochemistry, biotechnology, the word format, they put it under red line and shows that it is a spelling mistake. But in the same way, that during that only you miss spellings like this, which are very crucial in the CV. Next is repetitive words. Now we can keep on using the same kind of word. I did this, and, which, see, if I am reading a sentence or a paragraph, if and is only written 100 times, I will lose interest. There is no continuity to the sentence. So everybody is very educated over here. Our English is very good. We are studying in English medium college. So why not use different kind of words to show them our diverse skills? We can make a CV very interesting also, and at the same time we can make it very boring also by writing the same word. I did this project, I did this internship, I did this. Either you can change the sentence in every manner. Next is leaving out dates. Now I did my 10th in the year 2005. Then I completed my graduation in 2008. So it is very important if I mention all these dates in my CV, because sometimes you did your graduation in 1 year and then you took 2 years gap and then you did your post-graduation. But the age will change. Obviously you will mention your age in the CV. So if you mention all the dates also and why you missed out that particular time, because these kinds of questions will come in the interview. So always mention the dates properly. Now inconsistent layout of the resume. Now what inconsistent means is, if like this is the CV. If one point was on the extreme right side and one point was on the extreme left hand side, then I'm sure everybody would have judged that Richa, who's standing over here from BioTecNika, she doesn't know how to make a CV. Because you will yourself lose interest if you have to read first here, then here, then there. So you can see there is a consistent layout over here for the PPT. In the same way, it should be there for the resume also. I'm telling you, HRs are very busy people. They lose interest like this. They read the first line of the CV. If they think that everybody is using the same line, nothing is unique about the CV, they will leave the CV because they have a lot of time. HR is human resource department. They have to do recruitment also. They have to take care of the employees who are already in the company also. So when you are in the college, everybody I'm sure has an issue. You are not well. Now you can take off. Nobody will ask anything. But in office, because they are paying you. So if you take a leave, you have to give proper reasons for that. So the HR is a very busy person. So you need to make your CV very interesting. And by interesting, I don't mean you write songs and all in that. Interesting, which is important to you. Next is using someone else's word. Now I'm sure, like everybody is friends over here. Nobody will want that I want to go for a job and my friend should go and get the job. Right? So why do we copy the CV? Why do we copy the resume content of others? If my friend has done C++ or she has done some computer project, I have not done it. So I should not put that in my CV. Never use someone else's CV, right? Because it will create problems interview, HR will ask you any question. There is 1% chance that they will be from life science background. They can be from MBA, BCA, any background they can be. Mostly HRs are from MBA background. So they don't know anything about biochemistry, they don't know anything about biotechnology. So they can ask you very general questions. So the things which will be common for them will be the computer course you know. And if you have not done it and you have mentioned it, it will create a problem for you. Next is just having one version. Now what one version means is you have applied for the job of a lab technician, just an example, lab technician or research assistant. Now you know that both the jobs are completely different. So you cannot send same kind of CV to both the jobs. Like anybody from here who is interested in marketing also, want to go to the marketing side of the company. Everybody is here interested in R&D or any other field. Teaching. Okay. So like you apply for teaching and in the same you are applying for R&D also. So you cannot send the same CV to both of the companies, right? Because in lecturership you have to tell them about your teaching qualities and in the R&D you have to tell them about your project qualities. I would really appreciate if each and everyone should, give me answers only. Your name is Siddharth, right? Siddharth is only contributing and Preeti over there was contributing. So let's have an interactive session over here. And the next and the most important thing is no cover letter. Who all of you know what is a cover letter? Siddharth, okay, fine, you only answer again. No problem, at least he's trying. Yeah.
It's like a short, precise, like suppose there's a job qualification for purpose of a job and you are applying for that.
Exactly, very good. Your full name please?
Atul.
Atul gave completely correct answer. Now cover letter is a short summarization of your CV. You cannot mention each and everything in the mail, so you just tell them about your qualifications, your little bit experience which you have, and what are your best qualities. In a short 3 to 4 lines, you have to mention that in the mail when you send your CV to the HRs. Because again I am saying, for one job, thousands of people apply. They will not open each and everybody's CV. They will just read the cover letter and they can select the CV from that only. Because the language and the words which you have used will create an impact over here. Next is unprofessional email address. I am sure everybody has an account on Facebook and the long lost brother Orkut, and everybody has an account over there. So I am sure nobody had made a professional email ID over there. Email IDs like Amit007, we have a lot of James Bond in India. Amit007@gmail.com, rajnisweetie@gmail.com, or I love my smile at yahoo.com. So this kind of email IDs actually do exist. And but most important thing is you have to make a professional email ID now. Create a separate account. Google never charges for email IDs. They will be the most happiest person if you have 100 email IDs also. Make a separate account, like my name is Richa Kohli, so richa.kohli@gmail.com. So simple, like I have done MBA. So there is one principle known as the KISS principle. It has a different meaning. It is keep it simple, silly. So just keep everything simple. You don't have to complicate things, because at the end of the day, everything, there is a famous song, what goes around comes around. So you have to take care in that manner. So I am sure, I hope nobody uses this kind of email IDs in their CV right now. If anybody does, then kindly change it right now. Next is cluttered information. Now the life cycle of a life science student is, we have to study a lot. For each and every topic, we have to study, we have to get research things, we have to get the examples of everything. And also the paper grading system is also like this. If you write 3 to 4 page answers, you will get maximum marks. If you write point-wise answers, you will get minimum marks. This was what, when I was studying, this was the criteria. But you cannot put each and everything on your CV. Okay, fine, you did one project. Mention the project, mention what you contributed in the project. Don't tell from the start, I hold a test tube, then I sterilize it, then I put water in it. No, nobody has time to read all this. So give only precise information. Next is including personal information. People, I have read a lot of CVs where people they write their height, their birthdays, their hobbies. I like to play badminton, I like to do singing, I like to collect stamps. I seriously don't have idea why a R&D job want to know if you collect stamps or not. So you don't have to include your personal information. Height requirement and age, yes, is important if you have to mention your date of birth. Rest, everything like your marital status and all these things, it is not very important. So don't mention it because we are not going to get selected in Stitchila or roadies aware. We are going to get a job aware. Next is using abbreviations or contracts. Like I told you, HR might not be from a life science background. So if you write RDT, PCR and all these abbreviations, he or she might not understand. So it's better if you write full forms in the CV. Next, using a flowery or general objective statement. Now, I'm sure you must have gone through the examples of CVs and resumes on Google, and some of the statements like career objective, it is mentioned, a challenging position enabling me to contribute to organization goals while offering an opportunity for growth and advancement. Now, anybody of you over here can tell me the meaning of this because I simply don't understand how they can contribute because they are freshers like this writing. What kind of challenging position they want. Okay, take your time, read. You think this kind of statement will help you in getting a job? Such kind of flowery statements will only get you only one thing. Your resume is folded like this and so on. Just mention what you can do for the company and what qualities you possess. That is simple. Like I told you, the KISS principle. Making your resume too short or too long. 15-page resume. I don't want to read a full biodata about yourself. What you have done from the age 1 till the age of, like, people over here must be 20, 21 something. Right? So, don't make it too long or don't make it too short. My name, my date of birth, I have done this and that is it. 4 lines and resume is complete. Not too short, not too long. Maximum to maximum, like everybody is fresher. So, I think 2-page CV will be sufficient for you. Don't increase the length of the CV. Referring to your references. Now, anybody over here has some experience, they have done some job, or everybody is a fresher? Everybody is a fresher. So over here, you can, like what references mean, the best way to conclude the CV or conclude the resume is, you can mention your references over there. You can mention your faculties, your teachers, your principal's name over there, whom you have good terms with, obviously. So you mention those names in your CV, and it is the best way to conclude the CV. Now this is like an example of a bad resume. Now you can see, I'm sure you can understand this is a girl's CV because you can see so much flowers background over there. And everybody knows this is a resume, so you don't have to mention it is a resume. And you can see the top font is different from the font style below. She has written her name Anita, and it is in a very beautiful curvy style. I don't know why she wanted her name to look so beautiful. And next, the details like education and everything is written like this. So don't put flowery backgrounds because obviously nobody is going to get impressed by the background or the border. They are going to be impressed by the content in the CV. And always keep it aligned and in one format. This is another example. You can see the whole content of the CV has been shifted to that side, and this side of the whole page is left blank. And the name of the person is Anita Job. So you don't have to write this. Write your full name. Everybody knows that you're looking for a job, and you can see the address and the phone number email, which is not in one consistent layout. Correct. Next. Now I'm sure everybody has a dream company. What all you must be having a dream company, except Biocon. Please tell me the name of some companies where you would like to go and work. Just that. Okay. Pfizer. Next. Okay, very good. Only 3 companies. There's nobody, everybody wants to go in Biocon. Very good. Everybody over here is from MSc background, right? So, and everybody wants to go in particular R&D based company. And I have heard only 3 to 4 names over here which are actually very famous. So I would like to know some more names. Very good. So you have yourself made your options very limited. So first I think after this you should go search on BioTecNika website or on Google about different companies which are from your background, like life science background, biotechnology background. Go and search because there are more than 300 companies. So you don't have to go running for Biocon and run back C only there because they are actually looking for experienced people. So you can see, it's not that you only have to go and work in the very good company which is on the top because they want experienced people. You can start from a middle level company. You can gain some experience, do some very good things over there, excel something, invent something, do some, just contribute something in the project and then get into big companies. It's not that if you don't get a job in Biocon, you don't have to work at all. So you need to have a knowledge about all the biotechnology companies. Next, right, so I think very few people have made a resume over here. So whenever you are attaching a resume, you have to keep a name of the resume document also. It's better if you keep it resume underscore Deepak or by your name only. Don't save it like me underscore watches. Resume 0012 or again James Bond, Mr. Famous James Bond, resume 007. Or this actually I have received a CV by the name of Rockon underscore Tiger. So I really didn't know why he saved his resume by the name of Tiger. I think he must be a Salman Khan fan. Next, always mention why you are sending the mail. Now it's time everybody learns how to form a professional mail. If you are forwarding a mail also to your friend, it has a cute picture inside it. You can mention that in the subject line. You have to learn forming professional mails from now on only. If you are applying for a job, so you have to mention applying for the post of research assistant, any project, microbiology project or whatever. This is the correct way and this is how you should mention in the subject. Don't mention desperately need job, please help. If you actually write this, your mail won't be open at all, it will be directly deleted. Next, for job. What job? A company has so many vacancies. They want people for peon also, office boys also, they want managers also. So what kind of a job are you applying for? Make the job of HR easier, then only you will have good points with them. Next, very famous, leave the subject blank. Let the HR decide what is the mail for. And if there is no cover letter, then forget your CV is ever opened. Next, never send multiple mails. Now what we do is, now everybody is in this generation that we have to do things in a very fast manner. Now I am applying for 10 jobs, so why to draft 10 different mails? I'll put these email IDs in one mail only and I'll send it at once. My work is done. Now it's their headache, they have to open my CV and they have to recruit me. No, your CV will not be opened. If you mention Biocon, Ranbaxy, Pfizer, GSK, all the names which you took, Monsanto, in the one mail only and you are sending the same mail to all the companies, HR will come to know that you have sent the mail to these companies also. So what special preference are you giving to this company? What loyalty are you showing to them? They will never open your mail. They say, fine, I will not open. Let Ranbaxy give the job. Ranbaxy will let Biocon give the job. So again, the CV won't be open and you saved 2 seconds of your time and you wasted the opportunity in 10 companies. So this is all from my side and now Mr. Deepak, he'll come over here and he'll let you know about the job assistance program which we are starting in BioTecNika. Any doubts or any queries regarding the CV and all, we can discuss in the end of the presentation. And everybody has a notepad, a brochure and a survey form. Survey form we will collect in the end and along with the survey forms you can give me your CV if you have got the CVs. You can give it to me or there is a mail address in the brochure, you can mail the CV over there. We will take a look, we will edit it and we will tell you how you can design this.